Hello everyone, it is Thursday, January the 2nd, 2025, woohoo! Alright, now I'm sorry I could not make a video yesterday, but with all that evil going on yesterday in the US, and it's really apparent what it was if you've been watching or been into, well, let's just say it's pretty apparent what it was. And I think the truth is really starting to drip out, especially on X. But in any case, I was inspired to talk about one of my other interests, which is prepping and survival. Been through a lot in life, as some of you know. One of the things I'm big on is making sure I get through it, and as an adult, get through it relatively unscathed. Now, one of the big issues people have, and they don't understand that they have it, is that they don't have a pantry. They don't understand the pertinence of a pantry. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to have a pantry. And a pantry is not for storing ketchup, condiments of every kind, and all that kind of stuff. Sure, you're going to have that in there, but what some people have in their pantry is not life-sustaining. You got to focus on your staples. You have to have lots of canned goods. Get canned meats, canned vegetables. Sure, have a few starches in there too. Dried pastas, for example, rice. Have your spices. See, like Ninja says, Economic Ninja, Real Estate Ninja, he inspired me to make these videos every day. If you've been following for a little bit, point is, prices only go up, so you actually save money by maintaining a pantry. You do. You at least cover the cost of setting up your pantry. And what does that mean? Well, for some people, you have a lot of cabinetry in your kitchen that's underused, and then you just buy dishes and you put dishes in there. No. Give the dishes to the poor. You're not using them anyway. You'll use the food. Yes, store up your canned goods. Like I said, canned goods in the sense of canned meats, canned vegetables. You can have there's a variety of meats. There's Something Valley chicken. There's a few things you can do. What I'll try to do at least is to give you guys some links on this, either in the description or the pinned comment. Like, for example, Natural Catch for fish. They have mackerel, sardines, varieties of tunas. Some people like yellowfin, some people don't. Some people don't even know there's multiple varieties of tuna. That's cool. Experiment. I'll see if I can get you a link and put it in the description. Yeah, you could just go down to the store, and this is getting to be really important now. That's why I'm making a video about it. You got to get your prepping stuff together. You have to have a food supply. Water is also important. If you got to buy a rack to put bottled water on, get yourself onto Wish. They got a couple of good racks on there. And what you can do, stay there, person. Man, these people. Yeah. Put some water on there. Be observant of the expiration dates. Yes, water will have an expiration date on it. Some people don't know that. Make sure that when you're maintaining your pantry, you rotate your stock. In other words, you put your new stuff towards the back as you forward the old stuff. Bring it forward. Of course, paper goods. Now, a lot of people don't realize how much paper they use every day. Now, I'm not talking just toilet paper. We have had that experience, but also paper towels. If you have contamination in your house, God forbid there's, let's just say, a noisemaker that goes off, and if you understand what noisemaker means, and it's a dirty noise maker. If you understand what that means, I hope you do. Think about it if you don't. You're going to have some contamination in your house that you're going to need to clean up. You're not going to rinse that out with water. You're going to, because you'll have no choice, clean it up. So, of course, try to get some acrylic or rubber gloves. Probably acrylic would be better for that purpose. You're going to put it in trash bags. Make sure you have trash bags. And you're going to dispose of it. Hopefully they'll have a collection thing going on for such an event. We don't know. But that's how you have to think. Especially with, let's just say, things igniting. You never know what is going to go into the air when things ignite. So have a pantry, have it well stocked. Now, what are some other things? With, of course, also have water and paper goods. And what goes in with the paper goods is acrylic gloves and a good cleaner. Now, now we can go deep into prepping if you want. Let me know if you want some prepping channels. I'll see if I can find some here. And they know more than I do. I learned from them about a power supply and how to maintain it. So what I'm going to do is try to put some links onto other channels that come to mind. And they'll probably not be all the channels that I follow, because I follow way too many channels and it's a little bit obscure. Some of them don't post every day. Sometimes some of them only post intermittently, but there you have quality content. So I'll do my best with that for you guys. Now, some of the other things of concern are have cash in the house. So we discussed this many videos back, why were safes on sale so much. Say around 2006, 2007. Yeah, and you can get a safe on Facebook Marketplace, for goodness sake. Some really nice old school safes too. Now, what is this person doing? Come on. All right, I'm going around. Apparently, I don't know what the hell they're doing. People, sorry. Stu nods. Anyway, yes, in that safe, you're going to have, first, you got to control access to that safe. So if necessary, visit a locksmith if you buy a used one, and make sure that you have duplicate keys. Not too many, but definitely have duplicate keys. Now, somebody was saying something, I didn't catch a lot of it, that be careful of these combination safes with like this digital remote thing and everything else, because there's a belief out there. I'm not saying I believe in it, and this is not advice. This is us having a discussion here. They say it's accessible and it has a GPS on it. I don't know if all that's true, but it wouldn't surprise me. So I would probably lean towards an old school safe, somebody selling used on Marketplace. Again, have a locksmith take a good look at it. Oh, and in that safe, of course, you're going to store cash. And you're going to have your precious metals. Now, let's say you're in a small place. You're like, Mike, you're talking about pantries and safes. Yes, I am. Safe doesn't have to be something super huge, as people can imagine, but sufficiently sized for cash, precious metals, and perhaps a hardware wallet for your crypto. Hopefully it's lead lined. That's always good. Just in case, to avoid radio interference. Let's see. And now, if you have firearms in the house, you should have an armory. Now, an armory, you have to be considerate of, sure, everyone thinks about the access, and that's true. You have to be prepared for how that access is going to be controlled. But you also have to have environmental controls, heat, humidity, coldness, dampness. Yeah, is it visible from the street so people know when you're home in your armory? Because maybe you'll tell somebody, or your kids will tell, some other kids will tell their parents that there's an armory in the attic. Nobody needs to know all that. Deers. Come on, deer. What the hell? These deers are crazy, I'm telling you. What else? Yes. So, of course, you have to have confidence assured in, I wouldn't tell anyone I had one. In there, you're not just going to have weapons, a variety for different situations. And I'll put a link to at least one person, maybe a few people on what's commonly referred to as GunTube, who analyze weapons, their use cases, and also, this is very important, quality ammunition. That ammunition has to be the best quality, because literally your life depends on it. Now, of course, I would then suggest, well, your armory can be a closet, spare closet, it could be an attic, it could be whatever your current situation allows. Sometimes you have to hide all this stuff, not in a safe, but hide it in plain sight. What was that, the Brothers Karamazov? Oh, everything is hidden in plain sight. Now, what was the other thing I wanted to touch base on? It is that, let's see, you got all those things. Oh, that's right, flag is down for Jimmy Carter. Rest in peace, Mr. Carter. And there was one last thing I wanted to cover with you guys, and I am turning into a bubblehead on this one. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last bit. And so you got your food stuff, your water, your paper goods, your cleaner. Cleaner's very important. You got to keep a clean house, especially in the end times, if this is going to be the end times or an end time. But lastly, you got to have, let's just say, not necessarily a winery, but you got to have some wine storage. Now, I'm not saying only wine. If you're a whiskey drinker, by all means, have a whiskey storage and invite me over. But there are, whatever your whiskey is, create a storage system, or whatever your alcohol preference is. Keep a storage system for it. But what a lot of people don't realize is the bartering tool that alcohol is. So if things just continually go down and you need something to barter with, pretty much most everybody appreciates a good liquor. So you're going to have to keep some under lock and key. Now that we've covered all that, I got to get my tail into work, ladies and gentlemen. As always, it's a pleasure to chat with all of you, and I wish you a very good day today. Peace.